again. Hopefully, not as bad. Praying for you. I be praying, please work internet. I am tired. Like my internet issue, or it's like just the game issue? Because I swore when I was playing Infinity Nikki before, it was not this bad, at least internet wise. Like I would have never gotten kicked out of the game like 3 times. This is crazy. If this still doesn't work, then I'm probably gonna switch over to another game. Oh, this is so irritating. Let's start the diagnostics. Okay, hi Ark. I don't know, my internet's like really bad. Well, not my internet, like specifically just for Infinity Nikki, it's so bad. I got kicked out like 3 times. DNS service error. Okay, that's weird. Dang, I don't know. I think it comes with the new update. Because when I know you guys have seen me play Infinity Nikki before. The new update, the giant update, and it has never been this bad when it came to the internet. Oh, okay, so maybe it is the game. I thought it was internet because I kept lagging too. Yeah, I played this last night, like this morning, like way early in the morning. And it was not this bad, so I don't know what's going on. I might have to change games then. You know what? Let's play Phoenix Wright. At least with Phoenix Wright, I can trust that it won't break. Yeah, there have been a lot of bugs in the new update. If you didn't know, when I was doing the first update, like the first major one, just to check out, it was really bad. I could not log in. I had to restart it like 3 or 4 times. I could not log in. And I finally did log in, but now my biggest issue is that I guess we'll have to delay that for a while, and we'll have to go back to playing let's try playing Ace Attorney. Okay. I hope you guys are okay with that. Infinity no work. So now we ace the attorneys. Solving murders. Yay. So let me update the category. Dang, I was looking forward to playing Infinity Nikki. I really Okay, are you back? Yeah, my internet's fucking up because of this. I don't know if it's... I think it's also just like the internet in general, because I don't know what's going on. Lately, my internet, especially on my PC, has been really bad. It's noticeably bad is what I'm saying. Usually I'm like very chill with it. Like, okay, it's probably a little slow, but no, it's really bad. It's gotten to the point where I actually notice how bad it is. which says a lot because I don't usually notice when things are really bad. So I don't know. It's maybe a mix of both actually. But I don't mind. I'll play the trilogy. Yeah, right. Your internet, like, I think it's just the internet in general is already bad. So it's like a combo of so many things. Because I haven't been able to stream at all this week. I don't know why. Puzzle simulation. Okay. I'm trying to change up the. I'm kind of bummed because I really like. I like it's. I guess like, Infinite Nikki is also one of my biggest. Where I draw the biggest crowd. So for it not to work, it sucks. But it's okay. We'll play Ace Attorney instead. We will be acing the attorneys. So let me update that. Oh my god. This also means I have to do a lot of voice acting. And it's so hot out here. So please pray that I'll be able to do some voice acting. And I don't die. But while we're here, how is everybody doing? I need to change the fan. The fan is not even going my way, and it's killing my. It's hot. Like I can't even feel the freaking fan. Oh my god. My mom's doing laundry. I can't even turn on the AC. It's okay. We suffer in the heat. Okay. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Okay. I update. Come on. Update. Come on. Don't die on me, internet. Please. 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 Pretty please. Because I am so done with this. Come on. Dun, dun, dun. It's only like the song is like playing out loud. Boom. Jump scare. Okay. Alright, so I think I can go to my normal game scene then, because my normal game scene is like a lot smaller. Yo! Okay. So let's wait for that to load. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna break my stream at least, as far as I'm aware. So let's just deal with this instead. Oh my god. So, Alright. Okay. RIP. Huh. This is taking a while to load. Why is everything taking 5,000 years to load today? Oh my god. Okay, it's working. Oh, that's really big. Oops. Oh. Where is my... Get your ass back here. Okay. What is going on? Don't play games with me right now, game. Please. There we go. Okay. Oh my god. I miss this a lot. Okay. I can lower it actually. Okay, I think you'll be able to hear me now. I have to switch up everything on my notifications and shit cause it's so buggy. Infinite, yeah, there you go. Infinity Nikki keeps locking me out, so Ace Attorney it is. Alright. I'm kind of bummed to be honest, because I really like Infinity Nikki, but it's okay. We can make do. It's fine. As long as we have a good time, right? Streaming and doing voice acting and stuff. Okay. Alright. So we're about to dive into Ace Attorney instead. Whoopsie daisy. And I think I have severe lag, but not as bad as earlier. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, this is so... low-key, kind of annoying, but it's okay. Okay. So I think last time for our Ace Attorney, we did a... Wait, let me think. I think last time in Ace Attorney, we were like solving... we were solving in the murder. Okay. My brain is killing me right now. It's so hot out here. Alright, psych! It's Ace Attorney instead. Let's freaking go. Let's do this. Alright. So last time I think we did like a murder. Not we didn't murder anyone. I mean, we're trying to solve the murder because I think we got a breakthrough in which like whoever it wasn't the real murderer. So now we're gonna have to deal with that. Yippee! Alright, let's just start. Let's just jump in. Please, please let this be a normal stream. I've got too tired. Okay. 3-2. Farewell, my turnabout. Honestly, if we finish this and we dive into the third game, I actually do not remember what the third game was like. I know some of it. Like, I remember parts of it, like with Dahlia and stuff like that. But other than that, I completely don't remember what happened in that game. So I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, Gatewater Hotel, Corrida's hotel room. It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. Oh yeah, Maya got kidnapped, guys. Alright, move. Well, not move here, but okay. Honestly, yesterday I was playing... there was this other game I played. Oh my god, I keep forgetting because it's such a long name. Detective's Instinct, Farewell, My Beloved. Ark, you should check it out. It's a demo. It's free. You can check it out on Steam. It's very Ace Attorney inspired. And I will say one of the highlights is probably the composing of the music. Like, it's one of the biggest denominators. They're like, yeah, this is very much inspired by Ace Attorney. But it does have its own, like, kind of thing going on. So I actually really liked it. If you want to see the gameplay, I did stream it like a few days ago on Twitch, so you can check that out. Wow, it's getting really late, isn't it, Mr. Neck? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Engarde and Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Okay, we can go to... Let's see who we can find. Okay. March 22nd. Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Old bag. Now, I don't know if I can voice act her, but let's try. Hey, wait! What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Poo, so... Edward? And he said... If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you. Oh, I love Edgeworth. Never change. Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Alright, let's talk. This is absolutely top secret, so I'd better keep it to yourself. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the prisons. Very interesting. I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan. Oh, you mean the thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corrida. I'll let you in on another secret, young'un. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself too. Wow. The alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good. I mean, to be fair, Miss Oldbag, nothing good ever comes out from talking to you or interacting with you, but I digress. But I didn't say anything. So you want to know more about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, there was something of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh? I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. Oh, the one who killed herself. Right. It's a shame she killed herself, though. Celeste, I think? Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Infax. Miss Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know. Oh, she was supposed to get married, you mean to Mr. Corrida? Really, you young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. 3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... Why would Miss Infax want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Oh. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What? What? No, but why would he be buddy-buddy with Adrian then? Because it's like, I wouldn't be buddy-buddy with the dude who was the cause of my mentor's death. But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager Celeste killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. No, because I'd be confused. Why would Adrian be on good terms with Juan if that was the case? Cause I feel like I wouldn't want to be, I wouldn't want to talk to the person who is the source of someone I looked up to's like death. That's concerning. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. It looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Okay. Let's turn to... I mean, we could go to the living room. I don't know what we would find here, but... A garden mansion, living room. It looks like no one is around. What happened to the person with the stuffed teddy face? Oh, she must mean the butler with the stitches on his face. Shoo! Aww! Shoo is so cute. I love Shoo. Shoo is so... Aww. Aww. That's a cute cat. My cat's art is cute, so this is so... Aww. Kitty! Oh, there you are. I guess you're still awake, huh, Shoo? Aww. Come on, let's play. I wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is already asleep or not. Okay, examine this place again. There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick. I bet it's for Mr. Engarda's cat to use. Oh, you mean Shoo? Okay. Oh, there's a giant cookie hearth here. Oh, we've seen this part already. Okay. I can't stop looking at that giant ass bicycle. But that's just like a cause for dumbest ways to die, I fear. I guess we can go to the criminal department. Maybe. I don't know if it'll help, but... It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Engarda's lawyer, right? Ah, yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the Engarda case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. What? I already called them so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. Alright, I mean... Okay. Matt and Garda, get your ass in here. Okay. Adrian. I think I know Adrian's, because that one I can't solve yet. For some reason. God forbid. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was mad. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Corrida had on Mr. Engarde. Okay, we gotta talk. I'd like to ask you about Matt Engarde if you don't mind. Mr. Wright? You still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Engarde. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? That is a weird question. And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. While it could do with another case that could be correlated to this case, about Miss Celesta Impacts, I had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread just like another piece of gossip, but I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. Engarde? That's simple, because he's the killer. That's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there has to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their jobs, no Phoenix. So they figured it out right, and no Phoenix. But I appreciate you being very nice. Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews? Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now? Oh, dang! Boom! Okay, a Cyclock. Alright. Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But... Revenge. Alright. So, we gotta move. Can we talk to two people? Okay, let's go and talk to Matt and see if that would like complete the circle. Dude, it's Mr. Right. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt Engarde. What's wrong? Mr. Engarde? There's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer self. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was going to dress up as a steel samurai? Yeah? I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful That it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is? Please? Not both of these bitches having— oh my god, no! He has 5? That's crazy. That's crazy. I knew this was coming. I didn't know it was coming. I mean, I thought it'd be like 1 or 2. I didn't think there would be like 5. Dang it, okay. Don't tell me. Did you know about Mr. Kurita and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know anything of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Kurita. Her mentor was Mr. Kurita's manager. And Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste's impact's suicide note from him. Celeste. Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for pizza? My treat. Mr. Nick? What's a pizza? Is it like a pea? Like green peas? Let's go eat one later, okay? Ah, I got caught off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Oh, I like how you immediately changed the topic. I see you. I see you. Don't think I don't see you right now, okay? Okay. So let's go to the detention center again, but let's go to... I feel like we have to go to Adrian's first, because I think if I go to... I don't think we'll be able to solve maths without Adrian's. Okay. He only has 1, so it shouldn't be that hard. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Garda for the murder? You said revenge. Probably Celeste, no? That's the only person she cares about, as far as I know. Celeste. There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge. And that is Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right, you haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. Engarde, it would mean that he must have had some sort of relationship to Miss Impact and her suicide. Okay, I don't know this one yet. Oh, I don't know. Okay, that means we still got things to... That means we gotta solve... Maybe we'll ask Old Bag again. I think like Old Bag would know. Her out of all people should know, at the very least. Okay, so we got 1 down. Now we need to find the relation between Matt Engarde and Celeste Impacts. Mr. Nick? Where's the lettuce? Oh lord. This is kind of cute. Let's go to hotel lobby maybe? Viola Hall. Okay, we could. Okay, present. We can ask about Celeste. How about Matt? Okay, so she doesn't know either. I'm trying to think. Does she like tabloids, maybe? I need to talk to stupid old Matt, but we don't have anything that could pinpoint him to anything. Oh my god. Who is in the room? I mean, I guess we could try to talk to Matt, but I don't know if he'll be able to unlock all of his stuff. Who else would I be able to ask? Okay, let's just ask Matt then, because I don't think I'd be able to get any more information anyway. This is gonna be really difficult, but hopefully we will be able to do it. Here's another fucking 5 locks. Jesus freaking Christ. Oh my god. Matt's secret. Let's fucking do this. Okay. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of the nap. Don't lie to me. I know you pay close, especially on that night. Oh, really? Oh, is it because you won? Why would he be paying attention to Juan, especially on that night? Oh my god, why would he be attention to Juan, especially on that night? Oh, is it because... Hold on. Is it because of the gossip magazine? No? Not the press conference, not the any magazine. Okay. Why would he be... The card? Oh my god, I feel like an idiot. Hold on, I'm trying to like... I feel it just because he won the Grand Prix and he lost for like the amount of time, but I don't have anything to prove that. Okay, I need to gather more evidence. I don't know how, and I don't know why, and I don't know either or. So let's present some stuff. Maybe she'll give us like extra info or something. It was near Juan's dead body. I noticed it when I went to fill the glass, and then when I realized that Juan was dead, I completely panicked. That's when I must have unconsciously picked up this card and put it in my pocket. Okay. True nature. Miss Andrews? That things have come to this. I have nothing left to say about that man, not one word. I keep forgetting that this dude is 21. I am older than this guy, and yet he looks like my uncle or something. Like he looks like he'd be 30 or like late 20s, I guess. Miss Andrews? Well, I guess maybe all stars are like that. Never giving any thought to other people's feelings. How about impacts? Celeste was my mentor. She was a strong woman. She wouldn't kill herself over any trifling matter. So, you have some ideas of why she killed herself? Yes, I suppose. Oh! What if we show... What if we show Matt his butler? Because if it really isn't his butler, then he'd be confused, right? About this person. He's your butler, Mr. Doe, right? We met him at your mansion. Oh. Yes, that's right. He's a pretty cool dude who can do lots of things. He takes real good care of me. Alright. I don't get it. Why would she want to frame me? I mean, I've never done anything to her, dude. Is it Engarde? Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. Actually, I do need to know about it. I'm your lawyer because of that. What do you mean by that? It just means I don't have to tell you anything and everything, dude. Well, I like that whenever we bring up Celeste, he immediately changes the subject. So I think something is there. I don't know what, but I know something is there. Have you ever seen this before? Nope, never seen it in my life, dude. About this. Mr. Nick, you can't. What's that? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. See, I like how every time we bring up Celeste's, what's it called? Folder, he goes immediately quiet. He immediately wants to change something. So something is there. Mr. Engarde? Oh, he's immediately quiet. He doesn't want anyone to know. I don't know what he doesn't want anyone to know, but suspicious, suspicious, suspicious. That Juan posing as someone else and trying to hold a press conference. And the person who set it all up was Adrian, wasn't it? That's what I heard. Ugh. Why would she do such a thing, dude? I don't know. Okay. This is him, isn't it? Okay, so something to do. Definitely Celeste has something to do with this. I don't know what yet, though. Oh yeah, we haven't interviewed him about Juan himself. It's true we debuted at the same time, so that's why people were always comparing us. But I totally didn't care what people were saying because he wasn't even a close dude. I mean, I won every contest we ever had, hands down. How about himself? Yeah, I'm such a handsome devil. Get out of here. Okay. Okay, I need to think about a few things. Definitely, I feel like Celeste's suicide is the center of all of this. But I don't have the cards yet. Like, I don't have them in my brain yet. Like, what's going on? Like, it's not computed in my brain yet. Like, I have the cards, I have the data, but I can't process it yet. I'm trying to think, how else can we get info? Because I don't think Miss Wendy Oldbat wants to talk to us, but who knows? Maybe there's something I missed. No, okay. We could give her this. What if I give her a photo of Edgeworth? Would she immediately not climb up then? Okay, this is so hard. Do you have any letter that could help her? I don't know if this is gonna work, but... Okay, let's visit Matt's house again. We must have missed... I mean, I know we clearly missed something, but it's like... We definitely must have missed something. Seeds. Okay, nothing here that I can... Okay. I'm trying to think. Examine. Okay. Don't think we have anything here yet. Seats for the spectators of the post-call ceremony show and the press conference. Cameras? Okay. Nothing here. Okay. Move. I don't have any proof how Celeste's impact, how Celeste and Engarde were together. I don't have any proof of that yet. You could check out the... You could check out everything. I need to check out everything at this point. Oh, how lovely! It's a really cute teddy bear. What the? It's a really cute teddy bear. Okay, so this is 102. What is going on? I'm kind of... Something is up. Something is up for sure. Okay, let's examine. Let's examine. Maybe there's something I missed here. Why does he bring a calculator? That's beyond me. Okay. There are a lot of bears. It's hard to bear with all these problems. Not me remembering Mo in the midst of all this. Oh my god. A rice cooker. The fridge. Okay. Nothing here. So many bears. The tomato juice left untouched. Okay. There's nothing to investigate here. Oh, okay. Let's move. Where else can we investigate? Examine. This is so I want lobster. I want some lobster as well. This is so unfair. They leave me to play lobster food and I'm like hungry for lobster. I have bread right now, so I guess I'll just eat bread. Whenever I watch Mystic Maya eat like she does, it makes me happy about eating, and then I can eat a lot too. Oh, the circus is holding performances again, which is a good sign. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Can we talk about everybody now? This is killing me. What can I do to make her talk? Please! I need to call Edgeworth at this point. I know she has to get triggered by something. Oops, not this. Do I show her my badge? Oh, it's just killing me. Okay, at least let me save. I forget that if I get really bad at Isatori, it gets really, really bad. Like, I get really stuck once. That fucking blue badger is so scary. But I do like the song. Okay. You have to figure it out somehow. Oh, this is killing me. Okay, whose story do I want to hear? Adrian's, but I don't have evidence that would show a direct impact between both of them, though. But, like, why would he be paying special attention to Juan that night? Is that because it's his rival? I don't know. Shit, let's try it, I guess. This is so... This is so troubling. Oh my god. 5 freaking Cyclops. I'm gonna die. Too much Cyclops. Also, hold on. Do I show Miss Andrews instead? Objection, hearsay. Hi, Jojo. You know what? I'm gonna look at a walkthrough. I don't care. Nobody yell at me. I'm tired. I don't want to be stupid. Yeah, well, pies, thank you. Part 3, 2, investigation, okay. What is this? Farewell my turnabout, okay. Hold on guys, give me a minute. I need to open the walkthrough because fuck it, I give up. And let me know, usually like greetings bells, hi bells. It's usually going to be like something super super. Okay. I haven't seen. Huh, that's weird. Okay, hold on, hold on. So. Okay, so I will have to go through everything. The real killer. Who is his client? Okay. You're still a killer. Okay. Assassin's client. Was it Matt? If Mr. Ngarda really did hire the assassin, then he is not innocent at all. From it, he would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Ngarda, right? I mean, when we first talked to him... Look at him, he looks stupid. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? I mean, technically he didn't, but he did hire someone, so... She said something interesting. Something interesting. Okay, so there's a secret. Matt has a secret. We don't know what it is yet. But he does have motive. Okay, let's move. Hopefully by this, we'll meet... Oh my god! That's all I had to do? Oh my god, uh-oh. Mr. Powers! What happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. Oh, he's the decisive witness. What? And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers? I was talking with the detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home, when all of a sudden, you there! You're under arrest! And I was brought back here. Oh. They said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something. Well, I guess I could see how they thought you looked suspicious. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? Alright, let's talk, let's talk. We need info. We need gossip. Dude, of course he would also be able to answer us. He's a celebrity. Celebrities know each other's like mess. So you're about to give... So about the testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? Oh, I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about? I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in the whole world, but it's alright. Ouch, I don't have a lot of friends, do I? This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going on. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with one. Celeste! He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself. How horrible! That's unforgivable! Ow, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over him? His manager, you know? Miss Adrian Andrews. Why was Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities and their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? Figured. Guy's hair looks like a Playboy. Y'all knew it. But aren't you a dazzling Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. To be fair, you have your own audience, and I know exactly who it is, but I'm not gonna say it out loud. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip and about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Powers' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Npax? We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you go ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Oh. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Is her full name Genshin Impacts? No! Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is. Something bad for Mr. Corrida? He looks like Tiger with those hairs, and he also looks like diagonal directed arts that has Muscle Man. Oh. Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Corrida by that? Well, there's no one else that fills the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. Oh! Is someone calling me? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, he reminds me of your OC, Mr. Tigerbot. I have an OC that's a tiger. Oh, you mean my lion OC, maybe? Yeah, he kind of does look it. That's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? Sounds like kind of ominous. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back at the office real soon. Oh no. Mr. Edgeworth, what, did he die? Oh no, tell me he didn't die the second time for this game. Hello? He got cut off. Okay. I'm scared to go back. That's so me. Pull yourself together, Mr. Wright. Not the 5-year-old telling me what to do. Or 9-year-old. Okay. What's going on? What took you so long, pal? Wouldn't be surprised if we found lifeless Matt. I mean, he's in detention center. I don't think he'd be here. Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought that spy camera. Huh? This quickly? And this bear's what gave it away, pal. The bear. I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. But wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth? Shh, Pearls. And? Go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears related to the crime. Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in the room? Matt and Garda. Oh, that's the bear that's gonna be evidence when we tell him. Are you sure you heard that right? That the person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800. $3,800? That's an exact match to the price of the stuffed bear. A receipt? That's all you have? Nah, it's not just a receipt. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure you sold the bear to Mr. Engarde. I mean, the clerk even got the Mr. Engarde's autograph out of it, pal. My sight is failing me. This can't be. Oh, so now we can go to Mr. Engarde and show the camera and all that shit. Okay. I know, Pearls. I know this is scary. I'm scared myself. But we gotta do it, Pearls. This motherfucker has caused me so much. He's barely even paying for me, I think. This motherfucker right here. You're working late. 'Cause I'm a lawyer. Oh, I look so good. With my friend and kidnapped. It's already past 10 p.m, dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. This motherfucker, I swear to God. He can afford a $3,000 bear. He can afford your lawyer too, I hope. I fucking hope so. I need to get paid. I can't live out of ramen forever and maybe burger. Also, hi Nescoda. Welcome to the stream. Matt Secret. Oh, please. I'm begging you. Oh, don't screw up. Okay. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plan? What would he be disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Right, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. Okay. I don't know which one to choose. Either or. Okay. We're going through. Okay. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corrida's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? I like how he slowly spoils himself because we never said that it was hidden. It could have been in plain sight, but okay. In this motherfucking bear. Honestly, it's such a stupid thing. You know you're gonna have to use a spy camera, right? Why would you order a bear that's only made like... There's only 10 made in this world. Are you stupid, man? So, bro's creepy with the spy camera? Basically. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. Boom. I guess Juan had as few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? I mean, who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corrida was... You! Down, down, down. Mr. Engarde? Don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Engarde. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is a little joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Okay, it was you who put the camera. Okay, where's the receipt? Oh, ah! I mispressed! Dang it! Okay. Ah, I hate this. I mispressed. R. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Engarde. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to the department store all the time, okay? This 3,800, this could be a toothbrush I brought that one time. A $38,000 toothbrush. Oh my god, if I had a toothbrush, then that better be self-automatic. I better be rising up from the dead and that toothbrush comes to my like face. It's ivory and it's got elephant hair for bristles. I wouldn't even buy that at a department store. Come on. Ew, elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway. The store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. He looks so cute when he looks mean like that. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know. Because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filmed it in secret is... I don't know what to... Okay, I did it. I low-key kind of scared. I was low-key kind of scared. Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer. And I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer. That's ridiculous. Well, why would I know some shady scumbag like him? The fact that I haven't even explained who he is and you immediately know that he's a shady scumbag. If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt Engarda, I know why you know Mr. Shelly the Killer. It's because you're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hire Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt Engarde. And here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. Engarde, you really did hire? Hold on a sec. I'm going to consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Oh, okay. Mother! Well, now I know he's guilty. He has got the evil look now. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt Engarde. I've had enough of this. I better be rejuvenated. Good. Oh, so that's the real Matt that Adrian was talking about, I guess. Well done, Mr. Wright. Oh, the music turned goofy. Okay. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. I love the security guard in the background. He has to pretend that he doesn't hear all this. He's like, I'm in dreamland right now. So you really... So you're Shelly the Killer's client? You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? Well, what do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. That man has seen some shit. We're about to see some shit because of this man. That's... You're lying! What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let's grown-ups talk about more adult things. But why? Why did you hide the video camera in? A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. You knew about Miss Andrews' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed above their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why... Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good for enough of an answer for you, little girl. I want to say, out of all the music, like all the boss, quote-unquote boss music, my favorites is definitely the final... I'm not gonna spoil on purpose. The final boss for Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Ace Attorney Investigations 2 is probably my favorite game. Like, probably my favorite installment. Why? Why would you kill Mr. Corrida? Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Corrida had been able to give it, then Mr. Engarde's secret would have... well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept upon me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Corrida ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used. Used and thrown away. You had something to do with Celeste's murder. I know it. I know it. Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. And Adrian fell for it. The assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all they're working their butts off for me. Matt and Garde. Aw, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've gone awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Technically, he didn't kill someone, he asked someone to kill Juan, so he wasn't wrong. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room. You killed Mr. Corrida! I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Grr. Ah, but too bad you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mystic Maya! You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain thing called the lawyer. What can you do as one? You must find an answer on your own. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer, Matt Engarde, that man really is. It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Oh, hold on. Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting at trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get Engarde an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? That's... Hold on. I'm tying my hair, hold on. I need to get a haircut. You're a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You have to fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record, that's all. And? Isn't that the same as you? I love this fight. The girls are fighting. Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, when you sealed up my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that such things such as a perfect record were meaningless. What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something that you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of the story. It's the transceiver! I am sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain acquittal tomorrow? My. What is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Engarda's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you are asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am. Yeah? This is what I like to call my aftercare. Aftercare? Well, at least he knows aftercare exists. I can't say the same for a lot of people. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it is a part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? Oh, we were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before, however. You did, but... My name is... The Killer. Shelly the Killer. You're Shelly the Killer? Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up with your end of the bargain... Maya! It will be my duty as an assassin to see she receives a nice long nap. No! Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Oh! There's cat noise! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! I don't know what to say. Edgeworth! Hmm? Did you hear that? At the end of the transmission. Huh? Oh, that. Sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be that cat, can it? What is it? I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for Engarda Mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well. Don't lose hope yet, Pearl. The fight has only just begun. Okay. We are... Oh my god, oh my god. I hope she's okay. Oh, there's a bear. Okay. Engarda Mansion, living room. Maya! Please answer us, Mystic Maya! Okay. The butler, all this time, he was Shelly the Killer. He and Garda were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. it's a figurine of a bear. But there are lots of cuts in it for some reason. A bear? Isn't it more of a thing for Mr. Karita? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for Shu. Okay. They're gonna break down the fucking door. Bam! Alright. Ah! There's no one here! It's Engarda's private lounge. Okay. Let's examine the area. This is so old school. I don't think you use VCR for stuff nowadays. At least not often. Would she be in... Oh, what's this? There's Celeste's photo there. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Celeste's photo! This looks like a picture of Miss Inpax. With love, Celeste. Miss Inpax, you mean? Why would a picture of Miss Inpax be here in Mr. Engarda's mansion? Now why does it say with love? Ah! What's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. There's something written on the back line. Maya! It's Mystic Maya! She left us a message. I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get Engarda a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever. I'm fine, so don't you need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for that helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. I'll talk to you guys later. Aww. That's I. No! Aww. Nothing. Edward? As far as I think I'm gonna think, okay. The one last Cyclops. Thanks, Edward. Let's go and open that one lock last time before we jump through it. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I have come to remove your Cyclops. Cyclops? I want to know, and you will tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Okay, let's frickin' go! I did this part already. Celeste, yes. Okay, now we have to find the proof. Okay. This is a photo of Miss Celeste, right? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. Oh. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Engarda's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. What, they were dating? I mean, Celeste and man. Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Carita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. Because of Mr. Engarde? What do you mean? I actually forgot what happened here. I think I could... Was she in love with Matt? But Matt played her? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why. With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste and her kindness moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I still haven't gotten the correlation. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called off the wedding, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I still don't understand. Hold on. Is it the fact that... Wait, hold on. What did Matt confess exactly? Is it like... Was he lying? Like they were saying that he was still in a relationship with Celeste? I see. So that's what happened. But why did Mr. Carita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. Me neither. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. See, this is what you... I was confused because it's like, if you... Couldn't you ask Celeste about it? But now this makes sense. Okay. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for what would hurt Juan the most. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds and, so that she would never be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then when Juan discovered her body, she hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that the note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like the spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Not with the fact that this guy indirectly killed you off your lady. You know what? I can't be mad. I have gone too mad. I've been too upset at almost a lot of the men in this specific installment of the game. I can't do this to myself. Revenge. There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. They see, you know how this doesn't take place in modern times because he didn't even think about spreading this on social media. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? They are. I agree with you, Adrian. Actually, this time, if you manage to kill off Matt, I can't even be mad. Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. Exactly. They should have just fucked each other. I think if they fucked each other, this would have not happened. Like, none of this would have happened, but okay. They have sexual tension going on over there. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. This is some kind of weird lover type of shit. I'm not gonna lie. There's like some complicated toxic relationship going on. You know what? It would have been resolved if they just fucked each other after the trophy competition. I think that would have resolved this entire case. I don't think we'd have this case to begin with, actually. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I hadn't even brought a lighter. Oh, that's why she brought the lighter. But I couldn't find a suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Low-key, she kinda hot over there. I was going to bring them my own kind of whole revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. I am trying to think. I'm trying to think, right? Like, why? Like, how would Matt telling Juan? Like, this is someone he hates, right? Like, Matt is someone he doesn't like, despises, hates, whatever, his rival. Why would you immediately believe that they got together? Because I would have thought this bitch is lying. What the fuck is he going on about? And even if they did have a relationship, technically, I'm seeing her and I'm the one getting married first by the end. So why are you mad? Why did you call off the wedding? I'm confused. Like, why would you call off the wedding over something like that? I mean, I guess you did explain it, but I don't know. My brain can't comprehend it. It's probably some pride thing that I don't understand about. Oh my god. Okay. I'm too pissed at these people. Except for Adrian. Adrian's all good. So when I stabbed Juan, you know, it says something when I actually feel like Shelly the killer is the only killer here that kind of makes sense. Because he's actually doing his job. He's just doing his job. Like, I am pretty sure he didn't drive someone off to suicide, at least. His whole job is just to kill people. I don't know. I've gone crazy. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. You know what? That's fair. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to go help that man? Well, it's within my contract, but if it wasn't because of that, I would have just quit. I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. It is. Thank you very much for your time and talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation or with what I know now. God, a lot of the girls are getting the short end of the stick here. Jesus Christ. I feel so... I forgot. Like, I didn't think it was that bad, you know, when it came to the treatment of the female characters in this game. Like, Jesus Christ. What is this demonic ass Castlevania music? What is going on? Grr, how did I get into this mess? I don't know, dude. Oh, what the hell is this? Is this in the first case? Oh my god! We're going to I'm gonna get smooshed! No! I've had this dream before, some time ago, as if this day was written in my destiny. Today I'll stand in court as a lawyer. To prove a killer innocent. Why is my phone ringing again? This is madness. You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? If he wasn't my client, I would have strangled him on the spot. Is nobody seeing this? Is nobody seeing the fact he's carrying a wine glass full of, I think that's chocolate milk? And his little evil look and his little evil scars? Nobody seeing this, just me? Okay. If you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too. Now listen up. You'd better get in guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. Phoenix. Phoenix. Oh my god, thank god. Okay, hi Mia. Mia. Maya, how's Maya? I don't know. You don't know? She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. Mia, what am I supposed to do? Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst times are when you have to force your biggest smiles. But you can't give up. There's still some hope left. Stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here, not anywhere. Is this Engarda again? Is he gonna ask me? Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. Oh, is this gonna be someone else? You're really mean, pal. No, not Gumshoe! I'm so sorry, Gumshoe. No. It's not you, my sweet, sweet angel boy. Ah, Gumshoe! I'm really, really sorry. Where are you? You let me join the investigation team and we're chasing after the killer, pal. Then, you have some sort of lead? Okay, let's do this. I have to make the trial last longer? Alright, we can do this. Prolonged shittery. We can do this. You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship is the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance. I do, actually. I have the weirdest friends. I don't know where they came from, but I got mystical friends. I got a prosecutor. I got police detectives. Jeez. I got a science detective, maybe. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt Engarda. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being what exactly was Miss Andrews' role in this murder. That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings. Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. Engarda, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a necklace samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape. So you're saying that she is guilty after all? I'm not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual crime. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card. What is that? It looks like a shell. This is the calling card of a certain assassin. Assassin, you say? Yes, Juan Corrida was killed by a professional assassin. And that person was who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt Engarda. What a surprising turn of events. I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor. I know what's going on this time, so I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true. Okay. Willpowers to the stand. Come on, big boofer. Okay, I'm Willpowers. I'm a poor underpaid action star. Now what is your relation to the defendant? Well, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way. Yeah. Miss Power, please. You don't need to put yourself down so much. Oh, sorry. Well, but I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy. On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room, is this correct? Yes. But you know, I didn't actually get to see man when I went. All you need to do is answer what you asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Engarda's room. Okay, sure. Alright. Let the trials begin! After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. He do be looking kind of hot. I mean, what? Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched it too for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Powers' testimony. And talking with the bellboy is no big deal. If he really was talking to the bellboy. Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination. A trap. Can't you spell it? Okay. Fuck it. Let's fucking go. I'm tired. Okay. Who was he talking to? At first, what do you mean by that? Well, he was in a bellboyish uniform and he had a bottle of juice on a tray. Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me. Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy. And why was that? Why did I think that, Mr. Ray? How am I supposed to know? Sorry, but I can't remember right now. He gave the bellboy a tip. So... okay. Why is giving the bellboy a tip a weird thing? I feel like in the celebrity world that feels like very normal behavior. So, who are these guests you are talking about? You guys, of course. You and Maya and Lil Pearl. I thought it would be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway. Oh, why would he go to the room in the first place? I gotta have to know. Why do you go there? Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother of sorts, and I wanted to say congrats. Why did you stop? Mr. Wright! What is it? You're going to try to trick me into a corner, aren't you? Huh? I know I'm just a poor underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer. No, we never accused you as the killer! Oh, my poor guy is so traumatized. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness turns into a bad guy. Witness? I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony. I feel so bad. Actually, no, the way that he says it, it is kind of true though. I think almost all the witnesses, all the Inni have been witnesses, no? The true killers. Are you sure that was Matt and Carde? He wasn't wearing the Nickel of Samurai mask then. That can't be right. Wasn't his outfit taken or something? Or was he just sleeping there? Wasn't he sleeping the entire time? Hold on. How do I... Wasn't his whole witness thing is that he was sleeping the entire time? Why is he awake? Okay. Oh. You know, I did feel something weird. He gave the bellboy a tip. Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself? Ah, yeah, that's it. You really know your job. Perhaps we should let the witness tell us. Okay. Matt gave bellboy a tip, so he gave. What's so strange about that? Well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me. How much it was? But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket, and that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked. What's so shocking about the bellboy's face, Mr. Powers? Well, he wasn't exactly a boy, more like an old gramps. I hope you know that discrimination towards old men is a no-no in my court. No, that's what I meant at all. In the smack middle of the guy's face, there was a line of stitches. Oh my god. Yeah, and went straight from the tippy top of his head and to the bottom of his chin. Almost like if that thread snapped, the stuff in his head would come spilling out. Oh my god, he was there at Engarda's house. He was that butler. Nothing, Your Honor. Not me. Okay. We can ask him about the tip. Maybe it's like a big tip. That's why he's so shocked about it. Okay. The defendant is a huge star. He could afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree? Sure, but giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think. A little too much. Would you please clarify for the court about how much you would say the defendant gave the bellboy? Honestly, I don't even know. I can't even begin to guess. Because he gave the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash. A roll of cash? Oh, roll of cash. Okay, hold on. It could be made out of like $1, no? Oh, well, how interesting. Maybe he was a very nice bellboy. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it? A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor. Well, it has nothing to do with the case. I don't think we should talk about it. La la da da da. Raising an objection. I don't know if the defendant is a superstar. That kind of feels typical fare for people like him. Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders? If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people's things on trays, then why on earth would I stand around here prosecuting? He's got a point. Payment, Your Honor. Payment? Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida. Then the bellboy the witness saw. Yes, he was the assassin. Aw, he looks so timid. Hold your horses now. Mr. Edgeworth, you don't have any proof of this, do you? Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card Shelley the killer left at the scene of the crime. Shelley the killer? He is the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for years. I am certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelley the killer. Really? What's wrong, Mr. Powers? No, nothing. Something just clicked in my head and I think I just figured something out. Actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night. What? Mr. Powers, please testify. Okay. Second testimony. Hold on. Okay. He wanted to pee. He came out of Juan Corrida's place. Oh! Ha 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 ha. This is gonna kill me, isn't it? This time I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And that's when the bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. The victim's room, huh? Okay, we gotta prolong the trial, guys. Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's going to say next. Wow. The bellboy was empty-handed. Empty-handed? That bellboy was one of those room service people, right? He wasn't pushing a cart and he wasn't holding a tray either. You'd call that a little strange too, wouldn't you? I agree that it is a bit strange, Mr. Powers. But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Powers slide or try to pull a fast one? That's kind of funny. I actually kind of want to do it. I mean, it could be. Let's slide. Try to pull fast. There's nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy, but there really, really is. There really, really isn't. I like how Edgeworth is like, lol. So you're saying that it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed? He was holding a tray in his hand, and there's a bottle of juice and a glass of wine on it. I'm pretty sure it was tomato juice. Okay. Not pressing. I mispressed. We're supposed to show the tomato juice. Because it's in Juan's room and stuff. Hold on. Tab. Present. There we go. Mr. Powers. Yes? You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard that bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true. But isn't he really suspicious? He's got all those stitches and So, a baseball has stitches? Are you saying all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches? Well, there's also... I mean, what about him being empty-handed? I would like to ask the court to please take a look here. This is the crime scene. There's a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Corrida's body. The liquid inside this glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would take a look at what is on top of the table in the lower right corner here, anyone can clearly see that it is a tray with a bottle of juice on it. A tomato juice on it, oops. That bellboy had just brought this to Mr. Corrida's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left. That would mean the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room. Ah, but can you prove that Mr. Corrida was already dead at that time? Mr. Edgeworth! Yes? I'm terribly sorry. What is with him? Why is he laughing? Witness, isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us? Is there? The bellboy was empty-handed, or should I say empty-handed? I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Oh, was he carrying a knife? God forbid he carry a knife. Oh my god. That bellboy, he was wearing gloves. I mean, okay, that's not weird. Yeah, pitch black leather ones. All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right? So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves, exactly. Black leather ones. Are you saying all footballs are made suspicious because they're made of leather? Oh, Phoenix, right. Yesterday, it was the guitar. Today, it's the stitches. I never change. But that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy. Ugh. It seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony. The rest? Oh yes, please tell us more. Okay. You know what? I'm just lucky I'm the main character, or I would have retired early if I was up against these people. Their second meeting. After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room. Then the old guy just left without even going into the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my scene. Okay. What is it given? What was he giving? Not us being flabbergasted. I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Oh boy. Whew! Okay. Let us see, let us see. Oh, me kind of nervous. Their second meeting. Okay, after leaving Juan's room, the bellboy knocked on Matt's door just like that. Okay. What did he give? Do you see what he gave? If you can see the fat roll of cash, I feel like you can see this. What kind of statement is that? Oh my god. Ask about this something. He gave something to this person? Yeah, and what was this something? If I remember, something. Okay. Oh, he could also not have given it to Matt. It could have been Adrian as well. Who knows, right? Who knows? So who took this something off the bellboy's hands? Actually, I don't know. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. Only an arm? Then you're saying you didn't see the person's face? Yeah. Okay, when the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. There, he handed a small item of some sort to the person's side. As for the person who received this item, all you could see was the person's arm. Okay. Please try to remember what it is. Okay, so we have to push him further. Wooden statue? Hold on. Do we have something like a wooden statue? Huh. A statue? Yeah, it kind of looked like one, I guess. Okay. Take a chance on me. Okay. What is statue that you can hand over? I don't think it would be this, because this doesn't look like a statue. Not the spy camera. This maybe? A wooden figure shape. That would be it, right? Yes, it is! Because we're so good. We're an excellent lawyer like that. What was the point of that pregnant pause? Where did that objection come from? Well, speak up. It was me, Your Honor. What is it, Phoenix? I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen once I show this. Mr. Wright, you have something to say, please spit it out. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Phoenix, deep breaths. Mr. Powers, that's something you saw. Was it this item? Oh, hey, that's it. That's the something. Oh, wow, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out. I recall we found this at Matt and Garda's mansion. At the defendant's house? What does this mean? It's simple, Your Honor. Charlie the killer assassinated Juan Corrida in his room, and then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime. Then the bear being found at Mr. Engarda's mansion would mean. It goes without saying, Your Honor. Mr. Matt Engarda is the killer's client. Order! Order! This is our most unfortunate turn of events for you. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh no, I'm retiring after this. Sorry, Mia. No, it's alright. Your judgment was sound. Actually, I figured the bear would come up. If not now, then it would have later on. Even if you hadn't shown it to court, I'm sure your friend Edgeworth would have. I almost forgot he knew about it too. Your Honor, a minute please. There are still a few points that we have not fully explored. That's true, that's true. Actually, I keep saying that's true, but it's like, why? Well, we haven't found the motive. The bear itself. The person who received the bear. Oh yeah, we don't know who that is. There was one thing in Mr. Powers' testimony that was very unclear. And that is the identity of the person who received the bear. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure of. Ah! What now, Powers? What now? What is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, at least give us a good reason why. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Actually, so... I remembered. I remembered who took the bear. Of course, you did! Of course you did! During the most cool part. Stressing me out for nothing! You know what? I'm lucky this isn't my actual case in real life, or I would have gone. You know what? I gotta get why lawyers have gray hairs now. But the arm. This is the Nicholas Samurai's arm. I swear it. You've got to be kidding! I mean, technically Adrian also dressed as the Nicholas Samurai, so you're not wrong. Didn't we go over this yesterday? Not us being removed from the court. Okay, how about Powers' testimony? Fuck, I don't know. It's shaky at best. Your inanity stupefies me, Phoenix, right? Oh no. Questionable indeed. Oh my god. What else can we answer? I mean, fuck it. The bear itself, I guess. I think it's fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable. The bear, Mr. Right? This was found on Mr. Ngarda's mansion. However, Mr. Ngarda was arrested at the hotel that night, which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home. I think your honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It is not possible that it was Mr. Ngarda who took this bear through the mansion. I feel like I'm getting stressed out constantly whenever I play this game. Why, that's very true. We didn't consider the point, Mr. Wright. There was no way time-wise for the defendant to have taken this bear home. Fuck, Edward. You haven't gotten the best part of me yet, Phoenix. Right? I remember it clear as day. I remember when you muttered to yourself at Ngarda's mansion. Are you kidding me right now? Where's the objection? Fuck it! Yeah. I mean, it's possible that it could be Adrian's fault. Or it could be Juan's. It could be Juan's, which is even funnier. Well, I'm sorry, Edris. My friend's life is on the line here. I do feel kind of bad we re-traumatized Adrian, but that's fine. Adrian Andrews? I mean, could be. That's what I was trying to say, but we haven't got to that point yet. Oh my god. Actually, my question is, who the fuck sleeps in their uniform? I personally don't sleep in my cosplay. It's too mushy. And my cosplay kind of looks like Engarde's. Like, it's armor and stuff. It's so not comfortable when you're sleeping in that. I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense's logic. Besides which, there is no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either. What's with this shot? Come on, anyone can tell Engarde did it. Not him! Him doing his bunch of this is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. I mean, as long as it's for prolonging the trial, I guess it works. Your Honor? For the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with his what-if game. His what-if game, Mr. Edgeworth? The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory. Mr. Wright, even you must have thought it strange and wondered. Why would the criminal want this little wooden bear? He's right. The killer did especially bring that bear to Engarde right away. Why do you ask? Is there something special about it? Absolutely. I'm sure that once the court knows of its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Is it where in fact his suicide note is? Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews. And who would that be? It's quite simple, Your Honor. Miss Adrian Andrews herself. I see. Well then, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. The prosecution will prepare its witness at that time. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? But I never thought in your desperation you tried to pin the guilt onto Adrian. I swear this demon will pay. Mr. Nick? Pearls? Where's Mia? I don't know. A really strong power suddenly called her away. Oh, could be Maya. Is this fucking Engarde again? Your phone is... It's from Gumshoe. Oh, Gumshoe, okay. How's it going? Have you been hanging in there, pal? Yeah, sort of. We just barely found something barely we could latch on to. That's good, pal. And what about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out where the killer and Maya are? We still don't have any leads, but... We don't have any more time. Okay, we need a clue. A tent? I could see a circus tent. Mia! It looks like Maya wasn't conscious until just a few minutes ago. A circus tent outside the window about 300 feet away. The Big Berry Circus. Oh wow, the very big circus. We're going back to the very big circus again. What? Okay, hold on a second, pal. I could see a mailbox under the window just outside. An old office building, maybe the third floor, so. Okay. She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved. No! No, we can do it, guys. We can make her survive. It's okay. We can do this. Part 2 of the trial. Okay. Court will now reconvene. The killer. The man who murdered the victim handed this to his client. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Miss Adrian Andrews, to the stand. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder. I understand. Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? Of course I have. You have seen it before? That's right. It's only natural that the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secrets? Alright. Why does she... Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. At its center is a small cavity, with just a room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. Oh, it's a container. That's cute. So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle? Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland, so I doubt there are that many people with the same bear in this country. Well, it's a toy. Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container or jewelry box? I never told anyone. Okay. So now we're just pressing on. A puzzle, but it looks like an ordinary figurine. Oh, could you take it apart for me? You first turn its tail to the right and then push it. Oh yes, I see. After that, the arms are free to move and it can be removed. A boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again. Leave the judge alone. Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on. I know, because I was the one who bought it. Okay, that's all the info we have right now. Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize that there is one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box. Now that we have agreed to this point, there is only one logical question that can come next, and this is it. What is inside this box? I always thought it was a suicide note. What's inside? That's right. That's what we're going to find out next. Witness? Yes? You are the one who can you're the only one who can open this, please. I've opened it. Is this what you wanted? It looks like a note. I don't think we need to guess at what it is, do we, Mr. Ray? It's the suicide note. It seems Celeste Impact had very beautiful handwriting. Damn. Yes, I did. I heard all about it from Juan. But why would the killer specifically take that teddy bear though? What is written on the note? I went through so much just to get my hands on it, and I was gonna burn it for her sake. I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Okay. Oh, that's so sad though. All because of her stupid ex-boyfriend. Or whatever it was. Situationship. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Engarde. Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness? Yes. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the content of the notes public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference. My word. Matt Engarde values above all else his refreshing like a spring breeze image. Which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost. It's Engarde's fault that woman killed herself. And this time, he even went as far as to kill someone to stop it from revealing that. How terrible. What a selfish person. I guess there are slimeball lawyers out there who would do anything. I mean, to be fair, nobody knew. There is no room for doubt here. Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do. Okay. Time to buy more time. Lord. Oh my god. The teddy bear? I mean, I don't think he would have known that the... Because the only one who knew about it was Juan and Matt Engarde, right? So I'm thinking like, how would Matt know which doll to take specifically? The assassin took this with him from the crime scene after murdering Miss Corrida, at the request of his client, of course. So, what's your point, Mr. Wright? I don't think it's possible that Mr. the Killer's client was Matt Engarde. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here. Stop it, you're humiliating me. You can't tell by just looking at it that this bear is really a jewelry box. The chances that Matt thought the note was inside this bear are 0 to none. Oh, I didn't think of it that way. Exactly, but I did think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. After all, there's no reason why Mr. Engarde would ever want a jewelry box like this. Order, order! You make a valid point, Mr. What is your opinion? Unfortunately, I think he believes differently. It's fine, we're just prolonging the time, just so that Maya can be saved, okay? I believe a show of appreciation is in order. Huh? The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I would like to direct the court's attention to this. What is that? It is a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying. Spying? What the? I thought that spy camera was in my possession. Matt Engarde and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went as far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. And the victim, Juan Corrida, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt Engarde. Order! Order! Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities. Well, sort of. Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright. I see you're confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye. But this camera that I have is not the same one. That night, I searched the victim's house on a hunch, using this Gumshoe's bug sweeper. By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera. Well, Phoenix, it looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh? What am I supposed to say to that evidence? Mommy? Is that man the bad killer guy? Stop! Don't look at him! That's so funny. That's kind of funny. Like, he's not even the one that's killing people, and yet he's the one being looked down upon. Which is fair, but still funny. Phoenix? Yes, Chief? Have you figured out what you're going to do next? What I'm going to do next? I know it seems that Mr. Edwards is very close to putting the lid on this case. But, in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing. There's a piece of evidence that he should really investigate. I don't know what they're fucking talking about. I'm tired. Isn't that what I just said? Phoenix just stealing lines, huh? I don't know which one he's talking about. The stuffed bear? Fuck. I'm just thinking. I don't know what. The bear, maybe? Oh, maybe the... Whoops. Me. Which one was he talking about? Present objections. We're gonna have to keep on presenting and make us look like a fool. Okay, let's save from here, because if I save any longer than that, I'll go crazy. I don't know, what did he forget to investigate? Not this, not this. Not this. Not the camera, I mean. It's something he wouldn't have held on to for long. Was it the figurine? I don't think so. Was it the camera? Don't think so. That is Miss Impact's suicide note, right? Oh wow, I'm so big brained. Oh, who knows? I mean, sure, this suicide note was found inside this bear, but this bear was in my possession until only a few moments ago. Which means... the handwriting on this suicide note has yet to be analyzed. So, as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impact or not, that has yet to even be remotely confirmed. Mr. Wright, you can't seriously be suggesting. Mr. Wright, are you saying this suicide note is a fake? Miss Andrews, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. Engarde. Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into despair? How dare you? Well, to be fair, the only person who knew how to open the figurine was just Juan and Andrews. Then the witness is the only person who could have made it. What? Recall the witness's testimony concerning this figurine. The only person other than the victim who could solve the puzzle is the witness herself. Miss Andrews, you wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Mana and Garde. I didn't know such thing. Right! If you're going to pronounce this suicide note a fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory. Mr. Edgeworth, you were the... Oh my god. Sorry, my sister was sending me something. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution. I love it when he does that face. Oh. That's enough, Mr. Edgeworth. Can you confirm the handwriting on this suicide note? It is as the defense has stated. The handwriting has yet to be analyzed. Look at his face. If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible. That's impossible. This isn't good, Phoenix. I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. Oh my god. What is that sound? It's Gumshoe. Hello, Gumshoe? I'm thinking here. He got away. What? I'm sorry, pal. Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth. Hey, imagine you're in the middle of court. Edgeworth, can you talk to the phone for a minute? That's so funny. Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch. Not the animation. Oh, but court is now adjourned for the day. And then hold it. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna hear for it. Thank you, Edgeworth. I knew I could count on you. Please wait, Your Honor. Edgeworth? I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time. We can perform the necessary tests on this piece of evidence in that time. I believe you can, Your Honor. I love how all these people are like in on the very well. Like, I love how we're all like like the judge doesn't know what's going on, right? Like outside of Phoenix, Mia, and Edgeworth, I guess the entire courtroom doesn't know what's going on. So they're just like, I just want to go home. I'm just glad there's no jury duty in this game because I would have been pissed as the jury in this situation. Because you know, you don't know what's going on, right? You know. Okay, final recess of the day. The killer, it looks like he got away again. Oh, okay, we got a phone call. We got a phone call. Report. Is that Mr. Edgeworth? Spit it out. Okay. A few things. Okay. My brother is running for the hills. He is running for the hills with the evidence in his hand. He is making his way. Gumshoe is MVP once again, lads. Hold on. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, it's raining, it's storming outside. I couldn't even hear. No one can stop me. Oh my god. Not Gumshoe making his way. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well. Okay, we gotta pinpoint everything. There is a way. Signal boost. I think it's this. I might be wrong. There is a way, right? As far as I remember, you could. Oh my god, am I able to start over again? Oh my god, okay. It's okay, it's okay. We get it. Let's zoom in. Let's speed run this. Oh my god, we're speed running all of this. I'm stressing out, dude. Okay. Let's save from here. Let's save from here. Oh my god. Oh, we can use the transmitter. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's save this. I think you can use the transmitter, if I'm not mistaken. I think, yeah, as far as I remember. I'm using evidence to do so. Okay. How can we pinpoint him? Hold on. Pinpoint. Pinpoint. Gum. Shoes. Location. I don't know if this is gonna work, but it is what it is. Okay, well, on the good news is at least this is just 2 parts, not just one. Of course, when I'm in the middle of trying to look for something to save my poor boy, my internet is as slow as a duck. Even ducks are faster than this. What the heck? Okay, hold on. Okay, pinpoint. Pinpoint. Blah, 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 blah. Can you pinpoint shoes? I'm sure we. Okay, walk through. Oh my god, everything is suddenly slow. Okay, this is so slow. My internet is also like really slow right now. Why is this not working? Hold on. You know what? Let me just save my pinpoint. That's fine. Anggap aja a new ini. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, you can choose Francisco von Karma. Right. Okay. Good. Let's do that. Okay, me kind of nervous. I forgot that Francisca is an option here. Okay. Why do you bring up Francisca at a time like... Oh, I see. I'll try to get in contact with her because she knows. She can literally smell him. The chances are slim, but she's all we have. Francisca, will she even want to help us? Edgeworth. Okay. I'm pinning the using evidence to do so. Defense attorney Phoenix chooses that, right? It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Bruh. Okay. Let's do this, guys. The final round is here. The finale of this entire circus, I guess. Alright. Let's do this. Huh? Let's see. Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Why are these two nervous? I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you also seem distraught, Mr. Edgeworth? It's nothing, Your Honor. What's wrong with Edgeworth? Looks like something unexpected just happened to him. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on Miss Impact's suicide note. Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, we have discovered that this suicide note is a forgery. Damn! What? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This this note was not written by Miss Inpax herself. It is a fake. Adrian should be shocked. Order! 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 Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what's going on? If this is not written by Miss Inpax, then who wrote it? We would need more time to do a more detailed analysis, however. It appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida. Mr. Corrida? Well, well. It looks like Miss Inpax never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about Engarde. However, Your Honor, even though this suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. Engardes could not have known that, and so the facts remain unchanged. Acting under the assumption that it is real, he had plotted to possess it. That does sound very plausible. Okay. What would make him think that the suicide... Was that evidence? The defense believes that the theory the prosecution has staked, but if everything... I'd have known it. I don't know what to pick. Am I wrong? Whoops! Oh, yeah. Right. Oh my god, Mr. Judge, you're so smart! Yes, he would have known because there is a video camera. I'm so stupid. Don't look at me right now. What is this little item called again? A video camera, Your Honor. Well, a very small one, but... Oh, that's right. A camera. Ah, you kids and your fancy toys nowadays. Mr. Edgeworth, earlier you claimed that Mr. Engarde knew of the existence of this note because he was spying on the victim. Isn't that right? If that were true, then this means Mr. Engarde would have known that the victim had forged a note. I love his face. So then, the defendants knew that this suicide note was a fake. And if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way. Exactly, Your Honor. The prosecution's theory as to what Mr. Engarde's motive for murder was, it has suddenly disappeared into thin air. But Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. Engarde monitored Mr. Corrida 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. Engarde didn't know of. Well, right back at you. Why don't you show us some proof? Law. Why don't you show us some proof, huh? Edgeworth, huh? Okay. As I figured. As you figured, it came down to this after all. If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Engarde's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle. Okay, we can do this. Oh! Who are we calling? This witness is a little unusual. Who are we calling? in the... Oh ho ho. It's yes, go on. The man himself, Mr. Shelley the Killer. Oh, Mr. the Killer. Mr. the Killer? How did they get that information? What? Shelley the Killer? You mean the killer, the assassin? Yes, Your Honor. He's coming here to the witness stand? Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission. Well, Mr. Right? Yes? Is this alright with you? The defense has no objections, Your Honor. That's crazy. Oh, okay, it's a transmitter. Why is it so big? The transmitter is so big, or it's just big for visual purposes, I guess. My name is Shelley the Killer, and I am a professional assassin. I say, what is going on here, Your Honor? How can you remain so calm? And what is the meaning of this two-way radio? Actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. the Killer will testify to this court. So this must be what the urgent phone call he got earlier was about. Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court. I understand. Please wait a second. Maybe I'm so hungry. Maya! Oh my god. Okay. Okay, what would we want to confirm? It is as you say, I did indeed kill Miss Carita. Let's move on to the name of your client. Very well. What is he gonna say? Also, I need to piss, guys. Will you guys take over my court for a few minutes? I need to go piss. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Where was I? Did I save already? Let's save again just in case. There is something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between the client and himself. And that is the reason I am here today on the witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. Okay. I almost say he'd be mocking us. While he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. the Killer is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief. Trust between his clients and himself. Your client is going to try to blackmail you though, so I don't know. I hate to be the one to tell this to you, my good sir, but... The trust between you and your client? I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my personality. If too many people knew of my face, it would be quite troublesome. It would certainly... You won't live very long if everything bothers you. Okay. mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that this would be very bad for them. Doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of their prescribed role. Their role? This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves, and this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven. Would you care to die? Not the judge caring to die. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can present something. Maybe his card? Okay, not the card. The video then? Because he tried to blackmail this dude. So, I don't think that's a trust thing. You know, you don't try to blackmail people who are working for you. Oh, this is the normal testimony. Hold on. Like, you ask this person to work for you. Like, you don't, you know, blackmail this type of person. Okay, hold on. Let me try to find the evidence for this. Okay. I need to save this part so I can just jump in straight to that testimony. Okay, let me try to like open everything. Okay. Not me looking this up. Lol. I mean, this is just the last part, so I imagine that this would be very fast to go through. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, but I was just wondering about something you said. You said that your client had already broken the rules. A person who frames another person is the worst kind of human being, and that's why you feel you can betray this person? I have no trust relation with a client who can't understand their assigned role. It's just my luck. An assassin with a conscience, who would have figured? I think everybody understands your point, really. Okay. Yes, please. Thank you. Witness? What is the name of the client? That person's name is... And he's gonna say, like, I'm afraid I can't answer. Adrian Andrews. Oh! What? Huh? What? Witness? That's not what thought you told you earlier. Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Agent Andrews. This is crazy. What? I didn't. Huh? Why would it be? Huh? Okay. All right. I see your little game. Mr. the Killer just stabbed Edrith in the back. This is outrageous. I was deceived. This witness is telling a very serious lie. But you were the one who summoned the witness to this court. This is crazy. Wow, all of a sudden it feels like we can actually win this. Ha 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 ha! Ba ha 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 ha! Our last chance to save Maya. Okay, I don't think we'll be able to skip off that easily. That man's twisted world. No, that's not true. Dun dun. Please help me. Oh Lord. Phoenix, we have morals. Request the trial continue. You're a lawyer, I know, but Madam Guard is a killer, a murderer. If I take this verdict now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust? I never thought about it till now. I trust him? I ain't saying anything. Yes, yeah, you do. Defense requests that we continue the trial. I am so lucky this is not jury duty because I would have killed this. I would have, like, why? I want to go home. That is my job, Your Honor. Ooh, very pop team epic. A miracle will occur. Okay. Has a verdict been reached? Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more about. All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for? Well, actually, we would like to know everything you know about this case. That is how things are usually done. What is he talking about? Usually done? But what shall we have him testify about now? Please testify about your client in more detail. You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court? I love that. That's so funny. Okay. Okay. As I have stated quite a few times, Agent Andrews is my client, however. Tampering the court. My client interfered with another one. Did she? Then why did she set the wine glass? Okay. We will have to do this. I don't understand what's going on anymore. Not the judge. Please, the judge is like, I want to go home, please. Okay. So if she did, then why did she any? Huh? But what about the wine glass though? Cause it's like, if she knew he was dead, why? She didn't have to put in the wine glass, you know? She could have just pretended. But how? How do you know that? From this wine glass, Your Honor. The glass. Mr. the Killer's supposed client thought Mr. Corrida had already fainted, which is why this glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim. Isn't that just a part of Adrian's calculated plan? That's not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprint of that person. Had this been planned, they would never even left their fingerprints behind. I see your point. Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now. Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon? Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? It's not a very important point anyway, correct? I'm afraid you're mistaken. If Adrian Andrews is really your client as you claim, then your client should have knowledge of Mr. Karina's death. If not, then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all. He's mad. He's mad. Okay, yes. Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation? Phoenix, if the killer, we're in real trouble. Okay. Objection. Mr. Edwards, I'm surprised. You know you can't say anything like that without any evidence. Ah, sorry. Well, that was an awfully weak objection for the two of you. Anyway, I am positive there was a contradiction in that testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. Very well. While we wait, okay. We can do this. Okay, I'm scared, guys. Not gonna lie. This request came to me about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory. I believe I made no mistake. That is correct. Meeting. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're almost there, guys. This request came to me. Okay. So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right? Of course I did. What was that? A brief pause? Pass further. Witness, I would like you to give us a few more details. I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. And I still look them in the eye. Okay, try to think carefully. Okay, it should be the other one. My bad, my bad. Press further. Okay. It's not important. Why he meets his client is not important. That wasn't the point. Witness, please stop citing my questions. What do you mean by that? Did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person? I have already told you, Mr. Right? I did. It was only through talking with him Him? That I began to trust him. Yeah, it was. I believe the testimony just now was of utmost importance. Sir? I know he's a little old, but I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took the request at that time? Yes, that is correct. And that's when you thought he was trustworthy? How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale. What? Shelly the killer? You have never met the real Adrian Andrews. Why would you say that? Because you made one very big slip up about her. So what is the issue? What did you say just now? About her? If you had ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she is a woman. Ahoo! What is the ahoo? What is the meaning of this? Okay. That means he never met this client. Why would the assassin make such a basic mistake? I believe it is. Yeah, her name is Adrian Andrews. It's a very masculine name. No one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. Now, why are we interrogating a walkie-talkie? Because that's an assassin. But hello, Vals. Welcome back. Shelly the killer? This court demands an explanation. I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another. So does that mean you remember something different now? Yes, of course. Please, if you would allow me to testify once more. I know he's just gonna spit out more lies. Okay. Okay. 2 and 3 other small things. Okay, let's see what they are. We need to know what those are. Okay. We're at the very end of this, guys. Okay, what do we need? It's not important. No, we need to know. Press further. Mr. Attorney? Yes? Everything I have said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client. Which is why I wonder, what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination? Could it be that you're planning to betray your own client? That's... I smell the stench of a backstabber. And should you turn out to be one? Wait! Uh-oh, this is looking real bad. Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were. If it's truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice. The bear figurine. The bear figurine? After the assassination of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing. And where was that figurine? It was inside Mr. Corrida's suitcase. And then, what did you do next? I handed it over to my client right away. You gave it to your client. Interesting. Okay. Give it to Adrian Andrews. Okay, but she's never seen this before. Shelly the killer? If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should have not been inside of it. Because she would wear it. This item, I see where you're going. Yep, that's where I'm going. Where is everyone going? Do I need to pack a suitcase? Your Honor, please take back to Miss Andrews' testimony. And I was going to burn it for her sake. Even for a single minute, this bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands. I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it. Yeah! Order! Order! Your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle. It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client. Oh-ho! And they explode. Explode suddenly. Ha 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 ha. Mr. Phoenix, right? I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. Well, looks like he's gonna find out his own client was a traitor as well. No, that's not... Well, wait, please. Gentlemen, please excuse me. Hold it. No, no, please. Please wait. Oh, no. Ah! Okay. Well, we should. Prosecution, The prosecution rests. The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor. What? Nick is crashing out. I mean, we haven't found Maya yet. That's the issue. The prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. Oh no! We can't let Adrian Andrews go to jail. She's too sexy for that. Hold it! Damn it. Ha! Is he gonna do his whole fuck this guy? So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out. Mr. Ingarden? What an atrocious lawyer. And then refreshing like a spring breeze crap. It's just as atrocious, don't you agree? Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer? My god. Oh my god, I'm being blackmailed here! I can't do this. He's guilty! Fuck this guy! Fuck this guy. I'm gonna say guilty. I don't fucking care. He's fucking guilty. I'm tired. Fuck this man. I'm sure we'll find a way to save Maya. And he's just dying. Maya, I'm sorry. Oh! Wait. Oh! Franziska? Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Yes! 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 What are you doing here? Ow! You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix, right? This is exactly why you never should take your eyes off that scruffy fool. Did you bring them, the final pieces? Do you have them? You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Roy. No way, the climax is here. A Scar cannot be easily in with those half-assed bags. I mean, he does have very thick hair. Don't worry about Scruffy, he's fine, and his eye injuries are minor. Okay. What is it here? What is in this fucking code? Final pieces of evidence that our detective almost died for, by the way. Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these evidence. Alright. Okay, let's save. Let's save. Okay, let's see what the evidence is. Oh, I'm so... A pistol? I don't think so. Oh, we can check this one out. Have you checked the contents of this tape? Oh yeah. Because he came back to his hideout for it. The killer went back for it? That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. Jesus Christ! Surely the killer is no ordinary man. The fact that we even have this videotape is a miracle. I don't know actually. Let me save on this part. Okay. What is the interesting thing about the uniform? There was a button missing on this uniform. A button? Okay, Bellboy's uniform. It's just as I thought. I think the tape is important. Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Phoenix. I think they do exist, but you have to make that miracle happen. Oh my god, let's try. Let's try. There are 2 ways of this situation. First, Right. Make my gotcha wish from the weather for a guilty verdict. Okay. The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Engarde himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go. That may be true, but that's impossible the second way. Forced to end his contract with Engarde. Right, right. He values his duty above all else. Okay, let's take from the other side. Turn things around. Turn it around. Turn it. Ah, yeah, the truth. It may be what will bring the miracle to an end. Objection! Objection! We gotta call Shelly the killer. Come back, get your ass back here. What I'm saying does not need evidence. Yes. Lord, give me one more chance. Oh God, here it is, guys. Okay. Who would we like to show evidence to? Okay. What do I give to him? Hold on. Hold on, give me a minute. Hold on. Ah, yes, I was right. I just needed a second guess then. Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I think there's some merit in showing it to the witness. Bailiff, please bring in the transfer from earlier. Okay. Oh boy. Didn't I tell you to conserve yourself of bringing about a speedy trial to this end? You wish to show me one piece of evidence? I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was the most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was only told not to watch it, so I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you are on the save. Me? There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded. What? Is that true, Mr. Wright? Who was it that planted the camera? Well, the only person who could have placed the camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. That was Agent Andrews. Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Your client specified a time and place for you. Isn't that right? Yes. That was so they could film you. I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why. They wanted blackmail on you. They didn't trust yourselves. Your client once told me something interesting. We were talking about you and this is what they said. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. Uh-oh. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelly the killer? No. Oh, he's pissed. It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness. Yes, you told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. But what if the traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then, that client would become my next target for the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity. I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment. Oh shit. Matt, you're done for. Sorry. I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Aha, I get it. Oh wait, so he technically would kill two birds in one stone, because it's like, what's it called? This is how we'll turn this case around. Mr. Right, because now Matt would beg to be in jail, yes? My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item. What the? I'm not an item! Maya, I'll never see you again. Oh, thank goodness. Ah, Miss Von Karma, what did that? She always has you on her sides. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. Oh, he's sweating. He's sweating like a sinner in church. Mr. Ngarde, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You'll finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy. But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me. Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. Right, Chief. Plead him guilty. I don't care. Madam Garde? Even though I'm a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Even if you got an acquittal, the second you step foot out of the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it. You can't run away from your crime anymore. Ha ha ha. Oh, he's scratching himself. Oh shit. Okay. Wow. I mean, his nails have to be really sharp for him to do that kind of damage to his face. As always, it looks like we uncovered the real truth. He's getting a full course meal of whip leather right now. Damn. Oh. Tried to forgive him for what he did. But after that, when I was alone in the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I really am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved. Aww. Oh, she's smiling! Aww, that's wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. The court is adjourned. We're great out there, Phoenix. What I did there was right, wasn't it? Her second time smiling. This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You got them a guilty verdict this time, but you have to look past all of that to what's really important. You now realize that there's something more than just getting a not guilty, right? Yes, I understand now. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. Now then, Mr. Wright. Okay. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with Maya's life? Oh my god. We finally reached the end of the second game, y'all. Oh my god, it took us almost 4 hours. Is he guilty or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then. And your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. Right! Edgeworth! I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody. Really? Girls, you're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes. She's quite safe. I like how you startled by a little kid. She's on her way here. Are you speaking of patrol car? Oh, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya's safe! You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick! How? She punches deceptively hard for a kid. I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her. Thanks. Oh, what's wrong? Miss Van Karma. Oh right, because she's met Van Karma before. But earlier, thanks. And we get with, why are you still smiling, Mr. Wright? You've lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet you are still happy? I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Van Karma. How dare you? Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth? For my own personal victories and for guilty verdicts. Not the sad Edgeworth music. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remains spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. As well you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should just crawl into a hole and die. But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense. We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so, Pearl will grow to a girl boss and only affection to her significant others is so true. No matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith and his bluffing. And then before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. Okay, guys. What? You trusted your enemy? It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you. The truth? Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. And I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, right? That's why you couldn't forgive me, this man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only has his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night. Ah! Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick? You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me all those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself. Motherfucker, this sounds like a romance story. You pathetic fool. Miss Van Karma. I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. Van Karma is someone who's destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Van Karma. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over. Let's just get through something on the ground just now. This is an electromagnetic receiver. Oh, Miss Van Karma's whip. Okay. Nick! It's Maya! Yay! Maya! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! happy family. Oh, Nick! I knew you would come through. You got guarded convicted like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me. Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing there. Whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly. Is it really that easy to do something like that? Thanks a lot, Nick. Don't mention it. Maya. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm relieved you're alright. Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. That's so me. Alright! I think it's time we got out of this depressing place. Huh? Where are we going? Food, Nick! Food! Grub! Chow! I'm starving! I'm so hungry even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick. You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least. Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please. If you insist. Oh, this is kind of cute. Alright, so how will we hit up our usual burger joint? Don't be silly, Nick. Huh? This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of a gourmet food. So I decided that we have to make it about by having another piece. Another piece? Come on, Nick. Food. Ah, that's cute. Oh, they're here again. Oh my god! Oh my god! No, Gumshoe is okay. Hey, pal. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Gumshoe, are you alright? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things. Oh, that's what happened. A telephone pole. Then it wasn't a red light that got him? You did it again, city boy. I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me, and I ain't joking. Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of Steel Samurai. Thanks. Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you're bullying Mr. Right too hard? If you don't stop being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight even. I'll keep that in mind. Well, come on now, everybody gather around. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Just like Lotta brought herself a new camera. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal. Amen to that, pal. Amen. You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Huh? Me? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for the sweet items he took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending. Oh, well, you know, it's... Honestly, he's been an MVP for so long. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. What? 4? Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item? Aw, come on, y'all. It's over. But oh boy, I tell you, you really are something else. Never a dull moment with you, huh? You think? Why does she look so happy about it? But being shot away for 2 whole days? Weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture. Sounds like you had it rough, gal. So where's this picture of yours? You know, I don't know where it went. Maybe that was the 4th item. It sure is nice to finally smile again. This thing is picking something up. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location. It's probably busted or something, sir. Well, it doesn't matter. Oh no! Come here. Wait. Thanks, Edward. You really saved me out here. Let's give him the fucking whip. I don't know. Shit. It's all thanks to you two. You and her. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. Okay. Lovey-dovey. Anyway. As if you need to ask. Thank you, Mr. Nick. Oh no, not my money. Yeah, I'm kind of at a point where I can't even buy instant noodle, pal. So I kind of already put your name on the bill. I also thought it would have been Edward. Yeah, but I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all. Huh? 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 Oh my god. So now he has to pay like what? 3,000 and 500 or 600? Damn. Objection! Objection! And that is that is the end of the second game. Justice for all! Yippee! So, the next game we're gonna be playing on is Is it Trials and Tribulations? No, that's the first one, I think. I forgot what the third one was. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot there's post-credits. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Technically, yeah. Pretty cool. I feel like a pro. What's the last one? I'm so happy that you could say Mr. Mystic Maya, Mr. Nick. The trilogy. Justice for— oh yeah, so it is Trials and Tribulations, which is the last one. Okay. Finally finished trilogy this stream? No way. No, this is the funny part. We're not even finishing the trilogy yet. This is still the second game. We finished the second game of the trilogy. So next time we're gonna be playing the last of the trilogy installments, which is Trials and Tribulations. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot what Trials and Tribulations was like. Other than the fact that Dahlia exists and like we know a little bit of Mia's past, but that's pretty much it. Okay. I do like the big villain for the last game for this one. It is really interesting. It's Maggie. I am Maggie Bird or Maggie Bard. I'm retiring this uniform as of today, sir. I'm going to be a waitress from now on and bring smiles and joys to the people who come by the restaurant, sir. Oh, okay. Well, stop by sometime, Maggie. Who's next? Who's next? Yeah, Will already? Not yet. Oh, Hottie. Ah, I'm not reading his. I don't wanna. We just be chilling. And after this, I'm gonna rest. Is there any talking bunnies? Even they won't laugh at most jokes. Not this bitch again. I look down, I look up. I'm forced to look at Maximilian Galactica. So this is still from— so this is Mo and everybody from the circus case. Okay. Okay, hold on. I have a call coming in, so you guys can watch this, okay? Okay, I'm back. Ano mo sasay? Nice. Alright. I had to take like a package. Anyways, I really like the second game. I think the second game was the most memorable for me out of the three, because the second game was actually my first Ace Attorney game. So it's probably gonna forever be my favorite one. Oh, what's this? March 23rd, 9:42 p.m. International Departures Gate 12. Where are you going, Francisca? Oh. How did you know I was here? With this? That's... I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example. That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that. Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting. What is the fourth item? I'm actually very curious now. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. 4 things? It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket. He put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over. What are you going to do now? That's none of your business. Are you running away? Shut up! You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manuel von Karma's daughter. Francisca. So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure? Such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that. But with me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. I had to. You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have and always will be. No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away. Speaking of that, Pride gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? No, I was just guessing, actually. I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pie. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip. You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge. I see. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today. I believe you can, just like how Adrian Andrews did. Adrian Andrews? You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. Isn't that right? Today, you chased after me after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Francisca von Karma. Oh, she's crying. Aww. I'm Francisca von Karma. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now. So you had better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. I forget that she's young. Like she's the same age as Maya, if I recall. Aw, it is cute that we actually kind of see her break down, kind of finally. Well, not break down, be vulnerable. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. We haven't actually seen her in the new installments, I think. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you, I'll take good care of this fourth piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again. Ah, so we never find out what that fourth piece is, huh? Oh, it's that. Oh, that's just a scribble. Okay. That's cute. That's probably Maya's drawing or something. That's cute. Okay, so we finally finished the second game. Clear. Episode 4 of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Okay, so that's the end of this game. I don't know if I'm gonna continue it close time. I might continue Paranormal side as well. So basically we're just gonna go on a visual novel fever. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna rest now. It's almost like 4 hours streaming this. I know we had a little bit of bug with Infinity Nikki. I wish I could play Infinity Nikki, but apparently the stars did not align, which pushed me to finally finish Ace Attorney instead. Also, hi Kale. We actually just finished the second game. But yeah, I really like this. I actually have a very personal affinity for Phoenix Wright. Yeah, wait, are you ending? Yeah, yeah, because we just finished the game. We finished the entirety of the second game. But yeah, I'm really happy that we finally finished Ace Attorney Justice for All. It was my first Ace Attorney game, so it means a lot to me to replay it again. Why am I almost at this timing? I'm sorry. I don't usually start early. It's because it's a Saturday. But yeah, so I'm just really glad that we finally got to finish this part. Maybe I will continue. I don't know when I'm gonna continue for and start with the third one. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I don't really remember the cases from Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, so this is gonna be quite challenging compared to the others. Just finished work. Rip. I need to rest. My eyes, I think, took too long to stare at the screen. Now it hurts. But yeah, so I'm just really happy that we finally finished Ace Attorney Justice for All. Can't wait for Trials and Tribulations. I might need to buy the other Ace Attorney games, but I'll have to check out how much they are. I know Capcom is really pricey when it comes to Ace Attorney games. But yeah, so basically now that we finished the second part of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the next visual novel that I have on my list right now is Paranormal Side, so we can continue Paranormal Side and then continue all the other games that I haven't been able to play. But I'm gonna see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for coming. Have a great weekend. Have a great rest. Bye bye. Otsupai.